DJ request.
Ignore that. That was the wrong one. I clicked the wrong jingle there. Sorry.
You're listening to the BG Radio Network, your number one source for music on the World Wide Web.
Alrighty, there was Rod Stewart and Maggie May, who released in 1971. I don't know, not entirely sure what album that was from, but well, it's a good tune nonetheless. I do remember him, Rod Stewart, playing that on the Rosie O'Donnell show. If anybody remembers that program. Mind you, I mean, I never really did. I thought she was a pretty good actress, but not the greatest talk show host. I'll tell you that. So it got, like I said, I think it got canceled because of lack of interest. And I see we're having some speaking of interest, we're having some rather interesting conversation in the chat box here. So, but that's fine. I mean, as long as you're, civilized, mature, and respectful, anything goes. Alrighty, so let's keep with the music. Let's keep the music going. Yeah, keep the music going and hear this one from James Taylor.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you
Alrighty, there's James Taylor with their song, it's his tune, Fire and Rain, written in honor of a friend of his who committed suicide, if you know the story. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Alrighty. Yep, I see we still creating there's a little bit of friction in the chat room. So, again, I'm not a big deal. Just, again, try to be civilized and respectful, and everything will go along, well, California cool, as somebody I heard in a TV show once. Mind you, I mean, talking about, like I said before, talking about cool, it's cold AF here in Winnipeg, Canada. Minus 19 of all things. And I know that the snow has gotten so, well, yeah, the snow here has gotten so bad that you have grade school children, like early grade school children walking on the roads just to get around. So, but that's kind of what happens when you have a city as big as this one, when not enough snowplows to work. But then again, what with the situation regarding something that I refer to as that which won't be named is creating problems. So it's because, and not to mention that, the city contracts snow removal out to other companies. So that leaves the big snowbanks sitting around, which create visibility issues for drivers. I mean, I hate that. I hate it, but there's nothing I can do. Which is kind of strange, and you're probably wondering, why do I wonder about it? But because I don't drive. That's just something that seems rather unsightly, or whatever the term is. I mean, I know Aaron doesn't have to worry about it being in Arizona. I think Robin may have to worry about it every once in a while. Mind you, I mean, I'm not even too sure if her part of New York State even gets snow in the wintertime. I honestly don't know. I'll have to do the research. Anyway, the thing with that breach of contract issue I was going to tell you about is, what the heck was I going to say? I believe it was 3 to 4 months there, Brandon. I kind of lost track, what with other things going on. I know with, anyway, that breach of contract lawsuit I was telling you about was between the McLeod River Railroad and a company called the Great Western Railroad Museum. They had a leasing agreement between those two companies for the McLeod River Railroad steam locomotive number 25, and they sued them for breach of the museum sued the railroad for breach of contract. I have no idea why. And won possession of the number 25 in the lawsuit. Now, if you want to do this, if you read the story of that, you go check out a site called McLeod Rails. That's www.mcleodrails. Let me rephrase that. McLeod River Railroads. I apologize. It's www.mcleodriverrailroads.com. Go check that out when you have a chance. You also want to go check out some of their photographs, because those things are quite amazing. It's quite remarkable how many good photographers have posted the pics to that site. It's actually a neat thing. Anyway, moving on. Here is a tune I have not played in quite some time. Jukebox Dancer by Frank Mills. Released in 1979. He wrote that for his daughter, who was asked him to fix fixed a ballerina figurine on her music box, or so the story goes. Well, congratulations to guests 51697 for knowing the tune. That's your prize. Absolutely nothing. Haha, like I said, I don't know who you are and I don't know your mailing address. And even if I did, I wouldn't be able to send you anything anyway. Because I'm very limited as to what I can do with my money these days. It sucks, but what can I do? Anyway, on with the tunes here. Whoops. Hang on a second. See, what am I doing? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, we'll take another quick little break and get back to the music after.
Would you like a request played on the radio? Then let us know in the chat box and we will play it for you. This is BGRN, live and direct on Cam Up TV.
Alrighty, there's Joe Walsh, and his tune, Life's Been Good. I've actually seen, that did show up on an episode of a now dead TV show called Duckman. In fact, I did find that on YouTube a couple of times. It may have been taken off by now, but I don't know. You'd have to go look at, you have to try to find that, because it's actually quite a rather amusing sequence, I have to admit. Alrighty, we'll bring this back up. There we go. You guys can see me again. I had to look after some things, look after a couple of things while that song was playing, and I didn't really want to show it off, so that's why I had that slide up. All right, so like I said, as that jingle said, do you have any requests? Please let me know. Put them in the chat box, and I'll do what I can to get them on. Yes, because I try to cater to everyone's interest here. But I will admit that there's a 3-song limit, folks. Because I remember with DJ Josh, there was a couple of occasions where he asked for 6 songs every single show. So I had to kind of limit that. It is unfortunate, but, well, sometimes, well, as the Rolling Stones said in one of their songs, you can't always get what you want. And believe me, and trust me when I say there's a lot of things that I want, but I'm not going to discuss the details. Alrighty, getting back to the music, here's this.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse out there. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all the science I don't understand, it's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man, a rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out the fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out the fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Alrighty, that was Elton John and his tune Rocket Man. You heard it here on the BGRN's DJ Tigertank show. Great tune there. I have to admit, I've heard that before a number of times. It's a really good tune. Sadly, Elton is actually has decided to stop touring, but he does have a family, and going on tour takes time away from those people. So I mean, again, not to say that he couldn't keep releasing music, but well, like I said, he wants to be more. He wants to settle down and spend time with his family, as well, which include 2 sons, and that's understandable. So anyway, so we'll keep tunes going with this one.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright,
Alrighty, the late Johnny Nash and their classic tune. I Can See Clearly Now. It's a great tune, I have to admit. I've heard that tune a few times as well, but it's actually quite, fantastic. Really good, good tune there. Classic tune, I'll tell you. Well, that's very interesting, Aaron. I suppose that's true. I mean, they can, as I said earlier, the person can still release music even when they don't tour. That's just, it does seem kind of unusual, but that's, that's how it is when you have an elderly fellow or a person, somebody who are old. I know that I can't think of anybody who is who is old but has released a new music. Although I do know that's true. That's very true, Aaron. The Rolling Stones are in their 70s and 80s and still still rocking out like they're young kids or young adults. Let's put it that way. Yeah, eventually they're going to have to hang them up because it's just getting too much for them. And what was I going to say? I've completely forgotten now. Can't think of any things. Very interesting. I think they did have the one that they had for this. No, they started it in 2021, or was it 2020? I think they started their more recent retirement tour in 2020, but had to suspend it because of, that which won't be named and all the BS associated with it. So once all that calms down, I think they'll be go start it up again. Well, who knows, Aaron? Hopefully that's not going to be it does get rather tiresome after a while. Speaking of ones that have gone on for a long time, here's this one. Just give me a second here. I've got a stingy audio player. Alrighty. Now here's a band that has been still going on, that went on for quite a while.